Messi, Neymar, Mbappe and Ramos. With these world-class talents in one squad, could the regular penalty taker for PSG change? Let's analyze and find out. The signing of Lionel Messi and Sergio Ramos to PSG comes with great expectations. Football fans all over the world can't wait to see them do what they know how to do best: play good football. This team is so star-studded that we do not expect anything less than total domination of their league and Continental Cup matches. On the other hand, with so much talent, some critical decisions have to be made by the manager, like who's going to be the regular penalty taker for the team. While that is a big role for any player, this team has some of the most skilled penalty takers in football that can handle this role with ease. In this video, we are going to walk you through the thought process of who we think will be given this specific role and why. But first, take a look down below and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and join us on the road to discovering the next regular penalty taker for PSG. Let's go! Before we talk about the next regular penalty taker, let's rewind and look at the history of PSG and penalties. If you can recall back in 2017, when Neymar made a record signing for the French club, he had a little fallout with Uruguayan striker Cavani over penalties. In a match against Lyon FC, the two were seen having a little talk about who would take the penalty kick awarded to them. After a minute or two, Neymar left the scene hesitantly, leaving Cavani to take the shot. To our greatest surprise, Cavani ended up missing the penalty kick by a powerful save from the Lyon goalkeeper. This definitely did not sit well with Neymar, even though they eventually won the match. This also gave rise to a lot of media-driven feud between the two. They weren't entirely cool on penalty terms, but they worked through their differences and having an outstanding season. If there's one thing the management of PSG wouldn't want to repeat itself, it's definitely a feud between teammates over penalty kicks. That's bad publicity. Neymar was appointed the regular penalty taker for the team, and over time, he has done a pretty good job with that. But hey, we have a 6-time Ballon d'Or winner with one of the highest scoring defenders of all time in the mix now. There's definitely going to be a shakeup of in-game roles. The magnificent Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe definitely has the lowest odds out of our 4 men of becoming the next regular penalty taker for PSG, as heavy negotiations are ongoing for him to join Spanish giants Real Madrid at the January transfer window. However, he can't be entirely ruled out. With so much brace from the 22-year-old, you can't deny he's one that can handle this role exquisitely. Or can he? Let's check out his stats on penalties. Mbappe has been given 16 chances at a penalty, and he successfully converted 13. This is impressive, but still doesn't give him a high chance of claiming this role. For one, there are more experienced penalty takers on the team, and two, his role in the club is shaky at this very moment. Another thing that might play against Kylian Mbappe is his gruesome penalty miss at the Euros 2020 round of 16 match. Mbappe missed the deciding penalty for his country France as they faced Switzerland after a 3-3 draw took them to a penalty shootout. I'm pretty sure sleeping would have been hard for the young Frenchman after that miss. Maybe what Mbappe needs is more time on the training ground to work on his composure during penalties rather than becoming the regular penalty taker for his team. But who knows? Anything is possible. The fearless Sergio Ramos. You might be asking, why Sergio Ramos? Isn't he a defender? Well, you have it all wrong, and here's why. Sergio Ramos' conversion rate when it comes to penalties is one of the highest ever. This guy is simply ruthless when it comes to penalties, and you can always count on him to deliver. While at Real Madrid, Ramos had a phenomenal run of 22 over 23 conversions at penalty shootouts. He was unstoppable. In fact, it gets better. The last time Ramos missed a penalty for Real Madrid was in the 2017-2018 season. His only non-shootout miss coming in a 3-2 loss to Sevilla in May 2018. After the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo from Real Madrid, Sergio Ramos was given the role of regular penalty taker for the club, and he kept delivering sensational strikes from the penalty spot. Sergio can definitely handle this role, and it would be wonderful to watch. Quickly go hit that like button if you're really feeling the heat. As we get down to our final 2 players, Messi and Neymar. The skilled Neymar Jr. Neymar is one player who can convert a penalty any day, anytime. The Brazilian is always unruffled during penalties. You might think he isn't taking them seriously, but that's what makes him so good. Throughout his career in PSG, Neymar has successfully scored 18 out of 19 penalties played. The forward's only miss came in a 4-0 Ligue 1 win over AS Saint-Étienne. There was numerous reasons why Neymar Jr. is so effective in this area of the game. Neymar just has a way with calmly slotting in penalty kicks for key goals, from his sheer confidence to the gradual build-up in attempts. Overall, Neymar has successfully converted 62 out of 76 attempts at scoring a penalty in his whole career. The odds are stacked in his favor not only because the Parisian supporters have confidence in him, but also because he is currently the regular penalty taker for the team. Leo Messi! There are barely any bigger names in football than the name Lionel Messi. Messi is a simple young man with godly skills on the pitch. He has proven to us countless times why he should be regarded as the greatest of all time. Now that Messi is in PSG, the fans can't wait to see that scintillating side of him on display. You might love Messi for his prowess on the field, but when it comes to penalties, you may need to think again before putting him at number 1. Messi has had a history of failing to convert important penalties at club and international levels. He has converted 101 penalties in over 130 attempts. He might not have the highest conversion rate, but one thing he does have is a lot of experience in playing penalties. The odds are also heavily stacked in his favor. For one, the Parisian supporters expect a lot from him being in PSG. And two, he has the experience needed to deliver accordingly. This will be tough. So what now? In our opinion, why choose one when all 4 could rotate it? It's simple. We all know Messi is not one to get anxious and desperate for a role like this. Being a simple, fun-loving guy, he would prefer to sit back and take the kicks occasionally. Neymar has a history of frequent injuries at the club. If he's away on injury, another player can take his place at being the regular penalty taker. Also, if Mbappe ends up leaving, the numbers drop even more. One last thing to consider is the fact that the regular penalty taker could be anyone outside of these 4. PSG's manager, Mauricio Pochettino, could decide to shake things up and choose an entirely different player from the squad for this role. The best way to manage this situation is to rotate the opportunity. They're all specialists at penalties. It would be best to give them all a chance. At the end of the day, it all boils down to what the manager wants. What are your thoughts on who would be the regular penalty taker? Who would you prefer and why? Let us know down below in the comments section. Before going anywhere, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of our awesome videos in the future. Till next time, we say merci and goodbye.